what the president said. If you like your insurance, you can keep it. There is nobody in America has the same insurance that they had when he said this. We've had 3 different years. Their policies were only for 1 year.
That was so damaging, a lot of people said, for the president to go out and say you will be able to keep your coverage if you'd like it. And there were thousands of people that found out that that was not actually possible.
But I still go back and say what I said earlier. What he said was true.
Okay.
And if you want to keep the insurance you have, you can keep it. The problem is we did not put the bill into effect that way. There's a lot of administrative things kicked in, and there have been 3 changes in anyone's policy since then. It's not the same policy.
Look, as for Harry Reid, I can't believe it's a coordinated campaign. It's too insane. I think it's Harry Reid trying on a tin hat. And I would just say, Harry, give it up. You can argue all you want that the sun rises in the west. It's not going to work. And you get this sort of speaking against the wind on things that, as Kirsten says, are empirically untrue. People are receiving cancellations. They know they lost their insurance. There's no way to talk around it. The other thing that the Obama administration, the White House, is pushing is the success of the exchanges, because they got 30,000 people supposedly enrolled, but let's assume it's enrolled. They aren't enrolled, but let's give them
nobody's really paid the
exactly.
premium yet.
So shopping and semi-enrolled, aspirationally enrolled, let's put it that way, in 2 days. Well, if you do the math on that, and you continue that enrollment up until the deadline of the 23rd of December, you come out with a number which means that of the 5 million people who've lost insurance, 6% will have it restored. All the rest will not have it, and that's without adding a single person who never had insurance in the first place. It is a disaster with the numbers that the White House is touting.
Let's have that a transitional year and see if we can make these things work. If we give it our best try and we can't, maybe we bit off more than we could chew. Maybe there's some ways we can adjust and get back to what we can agree on. It's pretty common sense in West Virginia how you do things. They sold the sizzle, if you will. Now we got to make sure that the meat and potatoes is cooked. And if we can't get that product, then we got to make some adjustments. And that's all I've said.
Sold the sizzle.
Well, I'm chewing on this analogy here. We've got sizzle, we got the meat and potatoes, we're cooking it. I think we have probably achieved a simmer on this. I'm not exactly sure what he's saying, but I think he's saying the Democrats and Republicans ought to agree on a delay. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Republicans want to bail out a failed plan that's hurting people.
This has been a Sunfish production.